Hello everyone, this is Olivia from Doss Tarot. I'm going to be doing a current energy reading just to see what today is, what it's going to feel like for today. Today is going to be Monday, the 29th of March. Last night was the full moon. It was big. It was bigger closer towards sunset. Anyway, what is the current energy? What is the current energy for the masses, for everyone? What is the most important current energy that's for everyone to be aware of? Ooh, the Eight of Wands, a lack of communications are being blocked. Being blocked by who? Is there going to be a communication breakdown? Is there going to be a blocking of social media? And for some reason, this card also represents jealousy. Interesting. The Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who's backing down on a plan that they had made. It's like backing out. Like it's not going to progress. Interesting. Is it because of backing out? Okay, let's just keep going. Oh, the King of Pentacles. There's something about money, and there's something about a lack of loyalty, because both of these are very strong and loyal people. Energies. I'm going to say energies. A lack of loyalty. Lack of loyalty. Is there a lack of loyalty to the masses? Is why there's no communication? To another pentacle. A decision has been made. The Queen of Cups. Most beautiful energy. Unconditional love. Pure love. Loyalty. Intuition. Very loving and giving. I kind of wonder, I know this might sound crazy, but I kind of wonder if this is like us being told that there is a lot of love available. We just need to know how to accept it and to choose it. But there's no loyalty in communications. Maybe it's because it has to be done in person. Now the Six of Cups talks about the past. Don't keep repeating the past. There's some kind of anxiety over a choice that was made. A decision. Two of Pentacles, something had to be dropped. But it's not being communicated what the decision was. Which is causing somebody anxiety. Or all of us possibly. Oh my God, the Death in reverse. I feel like this is somebody that's leaving. They're headed out on their own. This is somebody that could be, this energy in the reverse talks about the lack of money, but then so does this one. But with this one, this king, this is somebody that is in reverse, is somebody that's very spendy. They give themselves away. And I hate to say it, but this is somebody that's untrustworthy, and there's possible some kind of fraud, some kind of theft. From somebody. Oh my gosh. Right, let me call it. The Knight of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who knows that they're not on the right path. I feel like there's a lack of communications with this Queen of Cups. Either she's not receiving any communications, and perhaps maybe one of these characters here is somebody that she's aware of, and that it's somebody from her past. But she knows that somebody here is not walking the path that they're meant to walk. And I don't think she's talking about herself or thinking about herself. I think this is somebody that she's thinking about. It could be her energy, honestly, because the King of Wands, they know that they're not on the right path when they're in reverse. And they're trying so hard to get back in balance and to get back on their path, whatever that path is. It doesn't necessarily have to be spiritual. It could just be somebody that's a very hard worker, or somebody that likes to keep things organized, and somebody that's very honorable, and they feel out of balance and dishonorable. She's feeling ashamed about something. This King of Knights is somebody that's a spendthrifter. They can't be trusted, and there's a lot of fraud, perhaps. And maybe this queen has been abused by this person, or used in some way financially. And perhaps maybe they're looking for her to help again. And if that's the case, it's no wonder she's feeling anxiety. She may not have enough help to share with this person, and I still believe this is somebody from their past. The Queen of Cups is the middle of the reading. I'm focusing on this as the central point. This is where the love is. This is where the unconditional, deep commitment, compassion. This is somebody that is very, I'm going to say very much in touch with their intuition and their femininity. And I think this is also somebody that knows how to love. And I have a feeling this particular card doesn't show her with a lid on her cup. Maybe in a sense it's telling us that this person has been more open and vulnerable to other people around her, taking advantage of her. And if that is the case, it's no wonder that the Death card is here, because this is just telling me that there is going to be a final end of a situation that's going to help this love interest, or this person, to help them get over that giving themselves away and opening themselves up to vulnerability where people may be taking advantage. Because this is somebody you can't trust. There's fraud, mistrust, and it's got something to do with this Queen of Cups. He has taken advantage of her, and it had caused a lot of anxiety. Losing sleep at night, having nightmares, waking up in the middle of the night. And there's no communications to her. And it's hurting her. I think she's feeling somewhat betrayed in a sense. Now the Queen of Cups, this is somebody that is ruled by Gemini and Cancer. And the King, well, I already said that he's not on his right path. And this one's just, honestly, he spends money on himself. He doesn't care about what other people need or say. It doesn't matter. It's all about him. Very selfish. And if you've got a selfish person here, and you've got one that's very loving and open, you can, if there's no love here, which I don't see any other cups except perhaps maybe there was love in the past. But now somebody here, I think this Queen of Cups has made a decision to drop something. I think she decided to drop this energy here, all of it. She's looking at her past like one more time, like as in saying goodbye. And this is why, because the Death card is here and she will be eliminated from all of this negativity and the old memories. She needs to learn to let it all go. Just let it go. If you've been used in the past, give forgiveness and move on and let it go and return to your normal, beautiful, beautiful self. This is my favorite queen. I'm not a queen or a cup, but this is like my favorite. And it has hurt her. Because when somebody's not walking their path, I'm going to say, for instance, spiritually, if this queen is walking her spiritual path, and she's been used in some form or fashion, she maybe thought that with her being on her spiritual path, there was going to be a lot more protection for her, to keep others away from her. And maybe there was some kind of lies here too. The communications could have been a bunch of lies that this person shared with her and fed her BS in a sense. She wants to remember it as a beautiful thing. I think that's why the Six of Cups is still in the upright. This is how this queen is. She doesn't want to hurt other people, but she doesn't at the same time know how to stop. And I don't mean stop hurting people, but stop giving herself away. And I know that's why this Death card is here, because if you look at this is somebody that could care less. They're only in it for the money. And this is somebody that's very loving and was probably taken advantage of. And I'm betting these two are the same person. They're two different energies, but the same person. And then it's just not going to happen again. This is somebody that's going to have to learn the lesson the hard way. Not that the transformation in this sense is hard, but it might be long. It might be stretched out a little bit longer to make darn sure that this queen doesn't forget how she's been treated, and to be more aware and more discerning the next time if there's somebody that comes along. She may be actually stuck on this person here and may not even open up to anybody else. And that in itself could cause her to have anxiety, because she probably deep in her heart, I'm betting she wants to get rid of everything. This. Well, she made the decision. She did make the decision to drop it, but it's not leaving her. So this card actually is meant for the Death card. I mean, for the Six of Cups. There's a death to the Six of Cups, which tells me there's a death to the memories that this beautiful queen cannot let go of. No matter how hurt she was, and there's no communication, she made the decision to drop it. Okay? And then she still can't let it go in her thoughts and in probably deep within her, because the Six of Cups to me is more of a something that sticks with you. You know, sometimes there's just that one person or that one situation where you just can't let it go. Even though you have, it's like it still lingers. And it's obvious here too, because she still has anxiety. Oh, wow. It's kind of sad. I mean, it really is sad, because when somebody's this vulnerable and open, why should they have to change to make their life better? It's not fair that these people might not change, but the Divine's asking her to let this memory go. Maybe he's trying to preserve her innocence and her special way of love and commitment and compassion and giving. Maybe this is just because of that reason. Because I don't think anybody should ever have to change the way they truly are. I think that's what's wrong with the world right now. And has been probably, I would say, for quite some time. When we get involved and wrapped up in other people and they throw darts at us psychologically and we're not really acknowledging it, or we kind of know about it but we're blocking it, eventually that'll seep deep into you, into your spirit, and it'll linger there until you bring it back up and face it, and you give forgiveness to whoever did it to you, and then just, let it go back to the divine. Let the divine deal with it. But yeah, she got thrown off her path, and it could be spiritual, to be honest, because this energy of this particular person is so much love, and we all know how important that is. Love does make the world go around, the way I see it. It really does. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to clarify anything. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to pull, I think the first thing I want to pull is her energy. Why is she like this? Is she really still stuck? And is it going to clear her with this Death card in reverse? Oh my God. See, this is, I don't like this because it's not fair. Somebody as beautiful as this energy is here. You guys look it up. You can go online and look up the Queen of Cups in the upright. She's the tops, if you ask me. Yin and yang. It's like telling her that you need to learn to balance the feminine and the masculine, which we all have both. Sometimes we're too feminine, and I bet in her case that's what the divine is trying to tell her. But why should the people that are beautiful and loving and giving and caring, why should they have to be the ones to change? Make these people change that are no good and evil and abusive in a sense. Why can't they be changed? Why does it have to be her? Because the card I'm pulling for is the one I'm mainly reading for, and that was going to be at the center of the reading. Alright, I'm going to stop saying it now. Okay, here we go. Oh God, relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. I don't think she's like that. I don't think that she does use discernment, though. She does use discernment when she's in the upright. She chooses her friends very carefully. But she's sensitive. And I can just see that it's kind of like when you find a little lost puppy on the side of the road and it's, crying and all hunkered down. You can't help but to stop him, or at least me, you can't help but to stop and pick it up and give it food and water and milk, and if nothing else, take it to the Humane Society. It's that kind of energy. She's not, it says, I'm attracted to those people who have my higher good, that serve my higher good. Maybe that energy is for this person here. This is somebody that's looking for somebody that can serve their higher good. Isn't that just hateful? That somebody has this attitude and they just use people to serve their higher good. That's arrogance to me. I know if I were to read the card, it would smooth it out and make it all beautiful. But I'm taking it right now is ego. Ego, selfishness. One more card. Let's pull. You know what? Just out of curiosity, I'm going to use the Lover's Oracle and just see what we come up with. I think that's the name of this deck. I may be wrong. I know it's beautiful. They're all the pictures on the front are different, but every one of them has a different reading. Oh, there it is. Ooh, it's a masculine. What does he have to say? It's an angel. And it says on the back, it says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. She probably feels guilty. because she made the decision to drop them. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others, and I do believe in that. I do believe in that. And that to me rings more true to her, instead of having to, does she need to change her yin and yang? Does she need to blend enough masculine and feminine to be the person she's meant to be? Or is this dark and light? You know, it can go either way. Yin and yang in reality is the masculine and the feminine. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Be true to yourself, then you can be true to others. So in other words, it's like saying let go of the guilt, and I think that's why she's hanging on, is what they're saying. She's hanging on to it because of the guilt that she probably feels by making a decision to let them go. And look at how on the bottom all of these are kind of negative but needed. Negative but needed. Oh, I think it's a beautiful reading. I didn't see this coming. I just wanted to see what the energy was. It is absolutely beautiful, though. I hope you guys enjoy these. I will post it very soon here, and I will see you later. Until then, namaste. Bye-bye.